Alright, looks like we're all good to go. So, following the showing off of the initial set of quests in and around the firmament, it's time for us to now take the opportunity to see what we missed last night. Because, yeah, given that we were caught off guard by a series of quests that turned out to be a lot longer than I thought it was, I decided it was in the best interest to split this evening into two and to make it a second night seeing what's going on in and around the rest of the firmament. So, hey there Elizabeth, Miguel, and to everyone else that's just logged on, we're glad to have you with us here tonight. So, greetings people of the world. Matthias Griffin back with you for another edition of Final Fantasy XIV streaming, as we're here at the gate to the firmament, but we're going to start tonight by seeing this quest that we passed on last night, and thankfully this can only be done if you're on a gathering or crafting class, so why don't we go ahead and speak with the Skysteel engineer to take on his quest entitled Mislaid Plans. And yeah, you do need a level 80 for this one. The Skysteel engineer appears to be seeking something. You there, my good sir. If you don't mind my saying so, you have the look of one skilled with his hands. As a matter of fact... Yes, I've seen you at the manufactory, have I not? You must possess deft fingers indeed for Lord Stefanovan to have taken such an immediate liking to you. Still, word gets around. That as well, for we at the Skysteel manufactory are in search of like-minded and nimble-fingered individuals. Of course, said personage would also need to be familiar with Ishgard's efforts to restore its more material legacies. Given that you are here, I trust that you are aware of the ongoing construction of the firmament? Of course I am. Nothing would get done around here without me. Or I agreed to help Lord Francel. Which makes more sense. Better and better. We simply must have you. But no, it is unbecoming of me to be so forward. I will say only this. If I have struck within you some spark of interest, you would do well to speak with Nilmard. Nilmard, huh? And this is back at the manufactory, so we gotta go over there. And we'll see what they want us to get involved in. So, to the manufactory where we go. Also, when did you get a switch there, Elizabeth? Yeah, I'm also waiting on currently is Luna, because Ajab mentioned last night she's going to transfer one of her characters here to XIV, so I'd like to bring her back into the FC if I can. Hello there, Nilmard. A tradesman? Why, it's a miracle. I thought we'd never get anyone to agree to help, with the representation of the firmament being what it is. He's a fine fellow, but how he manages to say both and less is more than desirable at any given moment is beyond me. Suffice it to say that I admire your perseverance. Now, if I might prevail upon you to wait here, I will fetch my cohorts. Well, is Nimi one of them? And still, sometime later. Allow me to introduce Nimi and Dennis, my fellow engineers at the Skysteel manufactory and partners in this grand endeavor. Well, it's nice to meet you both. Oh, but I would wager that you have yet to be enlightened as to the nature of said endeavor, am I right? To put it simply, all at the manufactory, from Stefanovan to the freshest faced of apprentices, have been seeking a means to aid in the construction of the firmament. We have searched high and low. Literally, he means in the storehouse. And wouldn't you know it, we found a whole pile of tools just sitting there with all the junk. Really? Judging by the plans they were heaped on top of, they're only prototypes, but they're fine things nonetheless. If we could improve upon them, turn them into the masterworks they are meant to be, suffice it to say that any one of them might make for a notable contribution to the restoration efforts. Why, we could even award them to especially dedicated skull builders as thanks for their hard work. To do so, however, we need the aid of one who truly knows the tradesman's tools, not only in theory but in practice. Someone willing to aid in their trial and reforging. So that's where I come in. You've come to the right me, Kote, or I've come to you in any case. I'll do it, yes. Or very well. I take it this is going to involve some sort of incredibly rare material. Let's go with the other one, even though the first one is really hilarious. Oh, I should be quite surprised if it didn't. For the moment, I will take this prototype. Unpolished though it may be, I'm certain you will find it to be more than serviceable. And so, if it is the first taste has you yearning for more, come and talk to me. We have all sorts of tools awaiting the firm grip of a skilled hand. Oh, thank you very much there, Mr. Dennis. And so, damn it, that's precisely the sort of phrasing that... Never mind. Do let me know when you finish making your inspection of the prototype. Alright. I believe we can do that, so we'll be getting a Sky Steel prototype coffer. A torches containing a Sky Steel prototype. So yeah, let's see what we're getting our hands on. And Sky Steel tools are now officially unlocked. The Sky Steel prototype coffer will dispense a primary tool based on your current class at the time that it's open. Tools for other classes can be opened by speaking to Dennis at the Sky Steel manufactory. Alright then, so since I have... or Botanist and Miner both at 80, let's go ahead and open this one. And get our hands on a Sky Steel hatchet. It's actually weaker than the 460 I'm currently wielding. Oh, there's Dennis. Oh, +1. Okay, it becomes 475, but you need 30 high-quality, Ollie-specific shafts. Purchase Sky Steel prototypes. And they're all 80,000 gil apiece. Well, let's go ahead and get the pickaxe too. But yeah, if we can enhance these things, that'll be amazing. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. Let's go ahead and move on to Nilbard's next quest, entitled Work It Harder, Make It Better. Having equipped you with a tool for the job, Nilbard would borrow your professional expertise forthwith. Finished having a look at the prototype, have you? I'm sure you agree that it has not limitless potential. As for how we will realize that potential, we'll be working to the plans we found, at least to begin with. Each tool was accompanied by several sheets, each detailing a stage of enhancement, as imagined by the engineers of times past. Some of the later designs are quite fanciful in both appearance and apparent function. If we can realize from final designs, we will have remarkable works on our hands indeed. However, imaginative as the original creators were, they could not have anticipated the advancements in metallurgy and engineering that led us to where we are today. With our superior resources and techniques, we have the opportunity to go beyond what the original designers envisioned. These adjustments will require we add a few steps here and there, but it will be worth the effort, I assure you. Hey there, Ichigo, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. I ask that you proceed with the first two phases of enhancement for the time being. Once you have finished, Nimi and your keen eye for detail will discern what must next be done. We worked out the materials you'll need, but be warned, they're very specific. A pain in the arse to get your hands on, in other words. Alright. Yes, thank you, Nimi. I should also mention that the plans are quite insistent that the spiritual bond between tool and wielder provides some manner of benefit. This, to be frank, sounds like a lot of goblin-peddled nonsense to me. Still, I should like you to utilize the Sky Steel prototype if you intend to make components yourself. Two birds with one hammer, as it were. And as testing is crucial to maximizing each tool's potential, and a large part of the reason we begged the assistance of the skills tradesman to begin with, it only makes sense to use every available opportunity to do so. What else? Ah yes, if you fancy developing our soon-to-be spectacular Sky Steel fishing rod, you'll find that you require certain particularly stubborn underwater specimens. In an effort to make their acquisition less impossible, we've created a special bait to more readily draw them onto the hook. Should you have need of it, Dennis will provide. Alright. He's also the man to talk to once you've gotten together the plans you asked for. Trust me, you're better off letting him get on with the improvements than trying to decipher the handwriting of multiple generations of engineers. Once you've got your prototype converted into an honest-to-God's tool, show it to me and I'll have a look to see what changes we might want to make to the plans, and confirm that you can use the thing safely. Wouldn't want anyone to lose an eye. Present Dennis in the Skysteel manufacturer with your Skysteel prototype and the appropriate ALI-specific materials to receive an upgraded version. To craft materials, open the crafting log next to a special recipe from within the requisite crafting discipline, then Ishgard Restoration, and lastly Skysteel tools to locate applicable recipes. Materials needed to upgrade botanists and miners' primary tools can simply be found in the Skysteel tools section of the gathering log. Upgrading a fisher's primary tool requires the use of specialized baits. This can be obtained by speaking to Dennis. Okay, and then augment your Skysteel prototype twice and present it to Nimi outside the Skysteel manufactory. Alright, well, first things first, let's go, because we're obviously going to need to use this thing. So, under the gathering log, obviously. But how would it be adapted? Skysteel tools. ALI-specific latex from the whale's crown. ALI-specific fossil dust, also from the whale's crown. From ash pool, ALI-specific amber, and an ALI-specific bauble. And then... okay, also obtained through botany. And then from the daggers in the hinterlands, an ALI-specific striking stone and ALI-specific dark matter. Alright. And it has to be augmented twice. Alright, so now that we've gone ahead and established that, we'll leave this for the time being. I can work on this off screen. In the meantime, let's head back into the firmaments. There was another quest that was made available, and we should go ahead and check it out. Oh, there's Mira. Although she's already thrown her lot in with another FC. I guess I'm too late getting to you. Aww. Yeah, I was hoping I could bring you in, but looks like you've already made your choice. Sad face. Yeah, you already decided? Yeah, I was expecting her to come back and join us. And the quest we want to go to is over here. I don't believe there are any others. Oh, there is another one over here. Shadow over the orphanage, so... yeah, I was at work. Yeah, I shouldn't be punished for going to work. Tell her it's okay. At least we know you're back with us again. At least we know we have one of your characters joining us again. Oh, hey there, Luna. Yeah, well, we weren't expecting you to make a choice so fast. But yeah, I was at work, so there was no way I could, bring you into the FC. Yeah, while we're around, why don't we go ahead and start taking care of these quests that are in and around the firmaments. We have this earnest adventurer here. We should have the opportunity to hear what they have to say. Let's go ahead and take their quest entitled Adventurers and Admirers. The earnest adventurer is staring wide-eyed at you. Hello there. By the 12, you're Matthias Griffin! That we should stumble into you here of all places! Yeah. Why did you want us to meet me? My apologies for getting carried away. It's just, we've been wanting to meet you for a very long time. Yeah, just how long? We're adventurers too, you see. Ever since we witnessed your bout with Hoary Boulder, we've been admirers of yours. We've taken on the odd mission for the Scions. Well, that's a lot you've already done. Who was the fourth member of your group? With one of our comrades being Ishgardian, we also joined the fray at the Steps of Faith. There, we saw you again in combat, and it'd be no overstatement to say that you carried the battle. If you're referring to the final Steps of Faith, then yes, that's true. Then you went on and put an end to the entire war, owing to which our friend decided to return home. She's now working hard at helping with the restoration effort. They say that all are welcome to aid in the rebuilding regardless of origin. Are you participating too by any chance? Whenever I can, yeah. So you are, so you are! If that's the case, then perhaps you've seen our comrade. We've come to pay her a visit, you see, but we're struggling to find her on account of being unfamiliar with the city. If you happen to see her, won't you let her know that we're here? She's Ellison, which isn't saying much in these parts, but adventurers can tell each other apart, isn't that right? Yeah, with the help of a quest icon, absolutely. Yeah, all you need to do is find the correct quest icon and you've found the person you're looking for. I can only imagine how much harder it would be if you didn't have quest icons to look for. And they're at St. Raymond. So let's just go ahead and fast warp out back to the main Aetheryte and we'll go to St. Raymond from there. Because yeah, it would have been a bit of a journey even if I just walked out manually. So St. Raymond. Look for her in around this big huge circle, but we don't even need to. She's just over our shoulder. Why, you're the hero of the Scions! Allow me to thank you for your part in protecting my homeland. What business brings you to the Holy See this day, if I may ask? Well, your friends were asking about you. Accompaniments of the firmament, you say? What joyous tidings! I will seek them out at once. If it please you, will you not join me? Alright. Yeah, and also wearing a fancy version of one of the harnesses. Yeah, that one had leopard skin on it. So are they officially in? Okay, no, they're not officially in the firmament, they're just at the gate to it. Or maybe they are actually... Quest icon is just misleading me here. Oh great, now I've got the hiccups. Yeah. The quest icon was misleading. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens when all these people are reunited. Yeah, plus also now we're starting to see other NPCs out in the field. Which is really nice. So let's head over back to the Earnest Adventure, now that the band's all together. All this time and we never had a word from you. We thought you had forgotten about us. Forgive me, the restoration work has kept me busy, but I couldn't be gladder to see you all. Hello there. And to have the great Matthias present for our reunion makes the moment all the more special. I'm glad I could be here. Adventurer! Adventurer! Who goes there? Oh, it's a woman. Yeah, I always default to the male voice. Oh, you're all adventurers! And even the savior of Ishgard is here! My good lady, this good lady and her family have been kind to me. Is something the matter, my lady? Of late, a strange creature has been prowling about the new nest. I'm worried about what it might do. Is it who we think it is? This sounds like a job for us. It'll be our first outing all together in a while. Yes, indeed. Very well, let us take ourselves to the new nest and look for this creature at once. If you have a spare moment, Matthias, perhaps you'd care to attend to this task with us? Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting you to make a decision so quickly there, Luna. But yeah, I still have to go to work, so since your message came in the afternoon, I couldn't respond to it right away. So what did you summon upon? It was around here that I saw it. Yeah, I do still have to work. My job was not affected by COVID. There! Yeah, got a lot of determination. You don't appear to be much of a threat, but if you mean ill, you will answer to us! Is it who I think it is? A Nath? Or Vath, rather, in this instance. Stay your weapon! I am not an enemy! No, I am an adventurer like you. The Deft Arm I am called, and I came to the firmament to work. I even have the necessary permit. Yeah, imagine that these things don't show up much around in your line of work. Ah, Master, what luck that you are here. Please tell them that I pose no danger. Yeah, he's on my side. Yeah, I need to tell you about this guy. Hey William, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. So, after some substantial explanations, One of the friendly folk who dwell in the Dravanian Highlands, you say? That's right. I acted impulsively. Pray forgive me my discourtesy. No harm was done. If all is settled, then I will take my leave. There is much work to be done. Yes, much work indeed. Alright then. Yeah, back to it. And it looks like he's also gotten over his problem of adjusting to the cold weather. Thanks to you, we were able to avert a misunderstanding. If what the fellow said is true, there's plenty of work in Ishgard for the willing. What do you say we stay for a spell? Seems they're all in agreement. Truly, to have all of you here would please me to no end. And there you have it. We'll stay here while and apply ourselves as we continue striving to follow your example. I look forward to it. So we'll take our experience in Gil. So, yeah, is this it for this particular line, or are we gonna have to do more? Because yeah, you're sticking around, at least for now. Oh, you're walking off in another direction. Alright. Okay, so that quest is done. Let's go ahead and drop down, because there's another to take part in. This ruffled resident needs some assistance. And yeah, judging by how they're looking, they're breathing very heavily and their arms are clutched to their chest. Let's find out why that is by taking on our next quest entitled Shadow over the Orphanage. The ruffled resident is a picture of worry. You're Matthias Griffin, are you not? The savior of Ishgard? Please, I need your help. As you may know, there's an orphanage here in the New Nest. Rolandberry Field it's called. Rolandberry Fields forever? Well, of late, I've been seen suspicious men lurking about the place and throughout the district. I can't bear the thought of something befalling the children. Please, will you not investigate these unsavory individuals? Yeah, of which there are 3 to find. One of them is not far away. Are they hiding back here? No. No, right out here in the open, actually. Ah! Come around the bloody fright! Oh, I'm in a hurry. If you don't mind, need to take this little one back to the orphanage. Little one? Oh. Yeah, hiding behind my massive lance. Anyone upstairs? Right over here. And this gruff fellow keep an eye on these 3. Suspicious man appears to be spying on the children. And he bolts. No sooner does he notice you than he hastily flees the scene. Okay, and then one more. Not that far from the mendicant's court. Hey there, Brandon. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Not anywhere around here. Yeah, there's the family we helped out last night. No, our third individual is also out in plain sight. The children won't be able to resist these. Why are you staring at me? I don't know. Yeah, we gotta go and rendezvous back at the orphanage, apparently. Or rather, yeah, not quite. You again? What do you want? Look, we're busy right now. Come back some other time, will you? I'm happy to wait or I'm not leaving. Yeah, I'm not leaving. Fine, suit yourself. Wait over there until we've finished up, alright? Very well then. Didn't you already have one there, Brandon? Rusquin! Gontranwa! Fennel! We have washed our hands like you told us! Hey there, Karu. Welcome on the stream. Glad to have you with us. Good, good. It's just about ready to serve. Don't get too close to the fire, you hear? We don't want you to burn yourselves. How about for the guy in the eye patch? Sorry for the wait, but we had to tend to the children first. Right then, you had some business with us? Yeah. Clearly we got the wrong idea on you. So that's what this is all about. Well, for what it's worth, I don't blame folk for being suspicious. We're not exactly the sort you see working at an orphanage. The three of us, we used to be Temple Knights. We were there when the Horde descended on the Steps of Faith, and we all took wounds that forced us to hang up our shields. Is that so? We're grateful to still be alive, though, and we have you to thank for it. Well, you're welcome. Why are you turning away, though? Oh, you gotta watch the stew pot. Nowadays, we help retired soldiers find work and look after orphans. Truth be told, at first we thought it was just some bad jest when they said we'd be taking care of children. After all, we were knights and not nursemaids. We didn't feel equal to the task. You look after us, play with us, and make tasty food for us. We're grateful to you all. Can't argue with that, right? Yeah. Look at him trying to be humble. Both the children seem happy enough, and here we are. You can assure the concerned citizen that the children are in no danger. Yeah, especially since all this work has taken place literally right in front of the orphanage. Oh, you're leaving already? Please come again and play with us. Yeah, have fun, kids. Yeah, and take care of grown-ups. Gotta show off that axe there, Mirai, But yeah, don't worry, you'll get your chance to do dungeons with me later. Actually, it won't be that much later from now. So let's jump over and talk to the ruffled residents. Oh, you returned! So were you able to find the suspicious men? They're not suspicious at all, actually. What? They care for the orphans? Oh god, I feel terrible for having assumed the worst of them. I shall go and apologize. Yes, and bring the children some sweets as well. My thanks to you for clearing up the misunderstanding. Well, we're glad we could do that for you, so we'll take our experience as well as some Kukuru Rusk. But it's for a mage to use, not for a dragoon, unfortunately. Alright, so... Oh, and now another quest pops up. These things are turning up everywhere. Yeah, I guess the Firmament really wanted us to do a lot of things for them. So yeah, we got a trio of orphans, I guess, here. Including Lascelles, Jolchazen, and Perikil. These are such elaborate names, but we are in Ishgard, this is commonplace. Let's go ahead and speak with Perikil, the head of this trio, with a quest entitled Small Hands, Big Hearts. Perikil's eyes shine at the sight of you. How many of these are there? Oh, you're the hero who was talking with Ruskin and the others. Yeah, that's right. The three of us,
We're the oldest children at the orphanage. We know that our carers do much for us, and we want to do something to ease their burden, but we don't know what. You don't have any ideas, do you?
Are you gonna put me on the spot?
Come now, we already spoken about this. The best way we can help is to earn coin and sell swords.
Is that really what you want to do at such a young age?
And I've already told you it's too dangerous. Better to find work here in the district, minding other people's children and the like. You're always against my ideas, Lascelles. But if you don't have a stomach for battle, you can just stay here. I'll go and get a temple levy and I'll handle it all by myself.
Yeah, someone's clearly pissed. But they don't know what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah, he's going to get hurt. Please help us stop him.
Yeah. We don't want to have to do something drastic. So yeah, the Temple Levy Courier is actually back out in the main part of the city. Alright. Let's head on over to the levy counter. Yeah. In case you're wondering, if you've never done this before, if you're ever wondering where guild levies can be taken here in Ishgard, this is where you can go and do it. Yeah. Jochizan, what's going on, man?
Oh, it's you again. If you're worried about me, don't be.
Well, you may say that, but...
Excuse me, I want to take on a levy. Something with fighting that pays good coin.
Is that so? While your courage is commendable, I fear such a task is too dangerous for young ones.
See? What did I tell you? Oh, what can we do to help at the orphanage then?
Yeah, maybe his assistant has an idea? If you're interested, children, we can issue you tradecraft levies instead.
Tradecraft levies?
Aye, we receive requests for all manner of supplies, and we can never have too many hands fulfilling them. And right now, the convictors have need of firewood and rope. By way of recompense, they not offer only coin, but freshly caught game as well. Yeah, and sounds like they approve of this.
Coin and meat! Ruskin and the others will be so happy. Let's get to work at once. I know we can get straws to make the rope.
Yeah, I guess it's up to me to start or something.
Think you could give us a hand with the firewood? In the firmament there's a man named Ishgard. He sells all sorts of materials, but he doesn't let us have any, saying that it's not for play. Could you go and ask him for some wood scraps for us?
Alright.
Great! Afterwards, come back and meet us back at the orphanage.
Alright. And so away they go. Also, I didn't notice the big guy on the right with the botanist pickaxe. Did you forget your password, or is the server full currently? Because if it's the server being full, just log out and log back in. Because yeah, that's what I always do if the server is full. I just log out and log back in, and then I get to be able to go back into the game. So yeah, here's Ishgard. Yeah, let's see if he'll help us out. Well, ain't you Mathiah Griffin? Huh, Never thought I'd get a costume from a great hero. I salvage materials left over from the Reconstruction and sell them cheap to craftsmen who make everyday wares. Is there something you need? Well, actually, is that the way of it? Well then, here's some wood scraps you can take free of charge. To hear that there's children trying to do their part for the orphanage brings a tear to the eye, you know. From now on, I'll do what I can to support them. Thank you very much. And deliver the salvaged wood scraps to Jolchazan. That's a gap that's too big to cross. So we'll have to go this way. And we'll make a switch over. Yeah, we can see where they are.
There you are. Did you manage to get the wood scraps?
Indeed I did.
Thank you. We'll get to work making the open firewood at once.
And so, sometime later...
Twist it like this, then loop it like that. You're doing it wrong. It's just going to unravel again.
Kids, right? There you go. Elwin said that I was to collect from here. Do you mean to say that you children made the items? Yeah, hello there.
Yes, sir.
Is that Jantelo? Indeed it is. I see. Children though you may be, do not expect that I will treat you with any leniency. Lives of my men may well depend upon this open firewood, and I'll accept naught of inferior quality. Yeah, what happened to your eye, by the way? I can vouch for them. You supervised them, you say? Then perhaps there's no cause for concern. Here, the coin and meat promised. If we are satisfied with the items, there shall be opportunities for you to earn more. Yeah, here you go.
Huzzah! Let's take this meat to Raskin and have him use it in today's stew. I think it best if we had it cured and set aside for later. There's plenty of it. We can do both.
Yeah. Also, why do all these kids have white hair? They're kids.
It's a fine feeling to make ourselves useful. We'll keep on doing what we can to help at the orphanage. Thank you, and please visit us again.
I'm just as surprised as you are there, Luna. So, from these kids, we'll not only get the experience, but we'll also get some exquisite beef stew. Obviously made by Raskin and his friends. And so, Jantelo will partake of the rope and the firewood, and be on his way. More quests to do. Nope, we've cleared it out for now. So yeah, as far as everything currently here in the Firmament, it's all dealt with. And like I said before, we can take the other quest at any time, because I'll need to get Mathia to work on that for quite a bit. Alright, so why don't we head on... No, you're not logged in. Yeah, your last login was 4 days ago. Alright then, since we've got that all taken care of. Why don't we go to the FC house? Did you want to do any roulettes with me there, Luna? Still? I think we would be getting past to the point where that wasn't happening. But apparently it still is. And apparently I want to sit up to the side of the table. Yeah, Luna, was there any were there any roulettes you wanted to do with me? I guess I should ask that as well. Well, actually I can't. Elizabeth's in the Praetorium with Jess. Okay, I guess I should also find out as well if Vati... Oops. That's not what I intended to do. Oh, she hasn't taken it out into combat yet. Yeah, where'd you go there, Mira? Oh, there you are. Alright. Are there any... How far are you in with Mira? I guess I can use search info. Oh, you do have the answer on 80. Alright. But are you far enough that you can do the... that you can do, like, expert roulette? Actually, you know what? I'm willing to be gutsy here. You haven't got that point, alright. Yeah, I'm willing to be gutsy. Yeah, Hira's getting the bonus, and I need my clusters, so... Yeah, let's give this a try. Has it been a while since you've done dungeons? Just need the other DPS to come in. So before I came on the air tonight, while we're getting ready to find out... Oh, there they are. Before I came on air, I was listening to the radio. They said that there was apparently a Takeout Wednesday thing going on, trending on Twitter. Oh, it's Tantar, we can do this. This will be easy. Yeah, and if you want to pull Big Mirror, go ahead. So, I know I shouldn't have done it because I'm kind of on a bit of a tight budget right now. But I took it upon myself to partake of this Takeout Wednesday and inform the DJ that mentioned it of a restaurant not far from where I live that not only serves breakfast but also serves burgers as well. And they have some really creative food as far as their breakfast and their burgers are concerned. The most creative thing that they have available for breakfast is a stack of pancakes that are split in a spiral, like a cinnamon roll, and then filled with cinnamon sugar. So it essentially creates cinnamon sugar pancakes, cinnamon roll pancakes, and they even put cream cheese frosting on top of it too. And then the most creative burger that they have is a bacon cheeseburger that's been topped with buffalo chicken strips. And so it was that particular burger that I chose to partake of tonight, along with a side of poutine. If those are not familiar with poutine, it is something that is Canadian, but it's really caught on in America in recent years. It's basically gravy-covered fries with cheese curds. Yeah, they take fries, then they put on the cheese curds, and then they cover them both in gravy. Just in case you're wondering if you've never heard of it before. Alright, move on to one. Oh, okay, good. That's good to hear there, Mira. Or, Karu. Yeah, if I was thinking if you've forgotten your password, then... Well, like, they usually send an automatic notice to you when you forgot your password while you reset it. Oh, were you forgetting something? Or... Yeah, so eager to move on, but first things first, guys. And here we go. Yeah, throwing a shot or two. Worn out. Yeah, there's the varlet. I was like, where's the varlet? Answer? Right there. Well, remember to keep the mage in range there, Luna. Yeah, good. The quick cast dying before the battle begins. Alright, now it's your turn. Just mow him down. You're a little killing all the way. Yeah, I really was expecting something as far as the leveling without concerned to be on the high end, but yeah, we got lucky that we got something on the low end instead. Alright. Everyone go this way. Come on. Come on, Crystal. Whoa, look out. Gotta be careful there. I think you just got the answer to your question there, Elizabeth. Brandon just brought up an interesting fact, but I can't pay attention to it because I'm in the middle of healing right now. Whoa, Bard, how did you get attacked? By the mages, that's how. Hello, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. Yeah, we're glad to have you with us there, Lou. How are things on the front lines? Yeah, for those not aware of, with what's going on in the world, Lou has the unfortunate distinction of just happening to live near ground zero. But thankfully, he and his family are okay. I think I speak for all of us when I say that we are all glad that Lou and his family are fine right now. Oh, he is? Well, I guess I should bring this up when I say that you're not alone in worrying about people who are on the verge of dying, because you might remember that Isabel's sister Emily gave birth to triplets earlier this year, but right now with the current health of the triplets, she's worried that Emily might lose all three of them very soon. That's why the notice in the FC when you log in is the way that it is, because of wanting to see if we could get support for the family while I was off streaming, and you guys have definitely responded so amazingly well with that. Yeah, Lou, I know how you're feeling, because I know that our friend Isabel is dealing with a similar problem in her own life. Hearing that she's not that far from losing a family member, or in this case, three. Yeah, I will there, Himiko. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to calling you that now. Alright, there's the first imp. Well, that's down. Now I gotta wait on the second one. Well, which one are you on currently? Alright, that takes care of that set of ads. Well, we can still do like the 50 to 70 roulette with you, or the alliance rate if you have any of those unlocked. thankfully for me tonight, the counter is not broken for finding out when people are talking in chat. Thankfully tonight it works perfectly. It works as intended. Yeah, we can definitely bring you in there, Himiko. I like that idea there, Lou. Oh, you gotta take off there, Mira? Alright. Well, welcome back to Exodus, Luna. It's great to see you here again. But yeah, I would not object to that at all. Yeah, I'd definitely be down for something like that. Am I standing on the stool? Yeah, I was. I was like, why do I look so much taller than you? It's because I was standing on the stool. Well, hopefully some of them are cheap or free to play because, as I was mentioning earlier, I'm entering the point of the time of year where I'm on a bit of a tight budget. Jeez, why am I having the yawns already? Yeah, I can see which of the classes you got unlocked currently. Well, I can download Minecraft again. I already have it purchased, so all I would have to do is download it. As far as the speedrunning is concerned, I find out on Saturday whether or not I make the cut for Games Done Quick. Because I know that since Final Fantasy XIV is not a popular speedrun game, I tried to hype it up as much as I could by offering various ways that people could donate to make the run more interesting. Including, since my hope is that they'll allow me to run on Dragoon, but I also offered Red Mage as an option. So I'm hoping that if they allow me to run on Dragoon... The other news? Well, I'm afraid I forgot, Vimir. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm sorry, Mira. I forgot that there was other news more than just you coming back over to Exodus. Yeah, sorry about that, Luna. Oh, there's Himiko. Yeah, I think I'll switch back to Dragoon for this one. I can't even remember what it was. I thought it was just that you were coming back to Exodus. You should. Meanwhile, you're okay there, Himiko. Oh yeah, that's right. Mira wants to, or Luna wants to have Mira and I take the Eternal Bond together. That's right. There was the other thing as well. I was like, ah, jeez, what was it I need to remember? And that's right. Luna wants Mira and Mathia to get eternally bound. And I have consented. Yeah, it would certainly be nice to do that after, of course, for those of you who are not aware, while I was off taking a break, there was a person on the server who was wanting to try and find someone to have a relationship in game, and so I offered my support. And then we took the Eternal Bond together, and we did have witnesses to see this, including Isabel. But then not long after that, my new Eternal Bond partner's personalities suddenly went south real fast, because they really wanted me to pay more attention to them in real life, even though my circumstances in life couldn't allow me to do so. And that was conveniently also around the time that Skylar returned. And so when I had the opportunity to introduce the two of them to each other, they actually ended up becoming really good friends, and I haven't heard from either of them since. And my Eternal Bond partner decided that they were just going to break off their Eternal Bond with me right then and there. So as a result, Mira decided, you know what, why don't I offer to give you an Eternal Bond, and so I have consented. So now that you guys know everything that's going on with that, yeah, so now that you know about that, eventually Luna will have Mira and I will participating in the ceremony of eternal bonding. Yeah, but this time I don't want it to draw too much longer, so I'll have to kick you from the party. So that Himiko and I can go ahead and do roulette together. Oh, well, you didn't know. I mean, if you wanted to, Shinji has never taken an eternal bond. If you wanted to do one with him, this time I'll pass on the clusters. Yeah, every warrior class changes. Gotten everything off your chest now, Luna? Oh no, Olivia is logged in. But yeah, if you ever want to get an Eternal Bond done with Lucia, Shinji has never taken an Eternal Bond, so he's more than available if you ever wanted to team up with him and take an Eternal Bond with him. Meanwhile, Olivier is logged on. I have to type out this greeting literally every day. It's a shame that the PlayStation type chat type's memory does not remember that greeting. May need to like put it in a macro. You need to change the music. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are wondering which music was playing last night, this is the dungeon theme for Katana Rebel. Which one has been counter? Oh, is this not gold? Oh no, this is just the regular battle theme. Okay, how do I get this? There's also Ambient Abyss now as a song. Trust and Steel. Oh, this theme is from Heaven's Ward. You went back to yellow after not playing for 4 years? I did not know that could actually happen. And looks like you got the opportunity to do the Maiden's Rhapsody quest. Well, you might be a bit too busy to want to go and do the dungeon with us, but that's alright. Just need one more person to cycle through. Oh, this one. This is for music from Stormblood for settlements in the Far East. What are yet undeciphered? Oh, that's Oz's Law. And for those of you who are wondering what her character looks like with the Dark Knight, really digging the glowing sword, by the way. The glamour is the Hive Claymore. Interesting. You get that one from Ravana? Why is it blue and not red? Alright, so where are we going? With Chris Pratt's Johnny Karate. To the Labyrinth of the Ancients. To see that we had a healer, or DPS rather, just drop. Like that. Ah, what cowardice. Like, yeah. I think I forgot my spine somewhere. So we automatically start, well, maybe not. I was about to say, we automatically start short-handed. Well, maybe not. Well, let's see how this all unfolds. So we got Group A for this one. Yeah, I'll definitely have to call it a night after this dungeon because I'm already starting to yawn. Well, just let the other tanks take the lead then. Yeah, just keep in mind that since there are 3 tanks in this dungeon, you do have the option to just let other tanks do the heavy lifting. Alright, that one's gone. Where's our willing volunteer? Get everyone all huddled in. Oh, don't have it just yet. Whoa. Yeah, quite the knockback. Alright, where's our lead? They made their pull. Here we go. Yeah, I can see already that we have very high DPS in this group. Yeah, it took us 2.5 minutes to get from start to completing the initial trio of challenges. But I realized you won't be able to not tank forever there, Himiko. You'll have to do it eventually at the battle against the 3 Visagos and the bombs that they have. I was about to say, now you're getting the hang of it there, lead tank. Now you're getting the hang of it. Aha, stopped you. Ow. Ah. I think I killed him before he did his move. I think I killed him before he got his kamikaze off. Get ready to give it our all. Where are they? Oh, there it is. Get back up. Sadly lost my bonus right at the very end. Alright, task done. It's a belt of light, huh? That's not the of light piece that I need. I am looking to get all the pieces from here for the tank. Because the reason is because of the fact that I mentioned this before when I started to show off the resistance open quest, that Shinji does have the entire armor set from here, and Corinne almost has all of it too. Matthias still needs some of it though. He needs the armor in particular. He needs the chest piece in particular. Now thankfully for us this is easy, we can just go to the left. So yeah, you're going to the left there, Himiko. Alright, here she comes. And not a moment too soon, the battle started. Oh crap. Alright, there we go. We'll have first ups on Thanatos. So just have right at it the moment the fight starts. Alright, and go. Hopefully the others do their part. And apparently that got completely wasted. Oh, I guess given that we're in this current state that we're in of being invisible, or that we don't deal as much damage. I never knew that. Don't pull it too far away there, Himiko. Yeah, don't pull Thanatos too far away from us. In fact, if we're lucky... Well, not quite. But yeah, we almost got it while we were still invisible. Which I've never seen happen before. Well, maybe they'll allow players to do what was originally done when the PS4 version came out, allow PS3 players to transfer their data over to PS4 for free. Because that is something that they did do when the PS4 version came out. Alright, so it's up to us to go to the left. Yep, fight started. Fight has begun. Face it the other way there, Himiko. Face it towards the lava. Guess I'll take care of the bomb then. Or bombs in this case. Yeah, I got this, guys. I might get overwhelmed in a moment. Well, you guys are about to kill the Saga, but we still need to kill the Napalm. Or maybe not. Alright, break this bomb apart. Away we go. Ready to throw down. Let's do it. Alright, so now the big uglies are on the scene. I was about to say, can I hit him? Apparently the answer is yes. Oh, Himiko, you're gonna die. Oh, can we get it before the second drop? Oh, yes we can! Yeah, you can't ask Lou to do that. He's contracted not to do so. Yeah, it's because of his obligations that he's contracted to not give us any information until Square Enix directly gives us information. But can you at least give us some info on when we can expect the next patch to come out? Because you're usually pretty good on that knowledge. Because yeah, we haven't heard anything yet about when the next expansion will be officially released, because we know it got pushed back because of COVID. We don't know when it'll be officially released yet. Should see the ancient flare going up. Oh no! Please sprint! Ah, Himiko. I thought you were literally right there. You were that close. Thankfully, the other tanks have got your back. Nope. Oh, run, run! Oh! Oh! So close yet so far away. Alright, let's finish it off. Just over 15 minutes. Yeah, we gotta give this one to Chris Pratt. That's not the right piece I need. That's not the right piece. It's in July, okay. Okay, got it there, Lou. And Luna. No, I'll need to do some more grinding if I want to get what I need. But yeah, take me with you when you go to the next Fan Fest. Hopefully if I qualify for Games Done Quick, it'll give cause for my efforts being recognized by the Fan Fest or something. But yeah, thanks so much there, Himiko, for coming along for the ride here tonight. I didn't see that. Alright. Have fun with your friend there, Himiko, and we'll see you next time. In the meantime, that's going to go ahead and do it for tonight's Final Fantasy XIV stream. And Olivier wants to do a roulette too, but I'm getting tired and I need to go and get some sleep. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and bring things to a close for tonight. Oh, and as you can see, Elizabeth has also completed the Maiden's Rhapsody. Yeah, for those wondering, the Maiden's Rhapsody crossover event from Final Fantasy XI has returned for the next few weeks. So if your character has not yet done that, this is the perfect opportunity to do so. Yeah, I will see all of you guys tomorrow night, because tomorrow we will be returning at long last to Persona 5. It's time I got back to that game as well. In fact, we're going to be getting back to everything we left behind over the last 6 weeks, because you guys need to get caught up on everything that's been going on in this game and in my world, and we'll make that happen for all of you guys tomorrow. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching this Final Fantasy XIV stream, and we will see you guys back here again tomorrow night as we once again return to the realm of Persona 5. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, on behalf of Himiko, Elizabeth, myself, and everyone here at the Tales of Eorzea, until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.